Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Black and White Hardcore Nuzlocke Retrospective. We are kicking off this episode with something special. Yep, I'm telling the truth this time. An evolution! Off camera we picked up the Sunstone from a house in Nimbasa City so Floof can become an even bigger Floof. With that out of the way, it's time to move on. Now, as we had so many rival fights last episode, I really doubt we have another one now.
Got him!
Our whole Nuzlocke started with a hot fire pig, then Ellie learned to do a flame charge and he started sweeping weight. Toby began to cool off the scene, Plasma became cruel and it seems Sharon is a fool. We built Lenora, we beat the artist dude. Black, white trickery, unraveling the mystery. It all started with a big heart. Hey!
The truth is, Sharon isn't that much of a problem now that Floof is fully evolved. The one part of his team that we couldn't really handle is no longer an issue. In addition to this, we did some off-screen training of our team in preparation for the next gym, and that means we outlevel his ace by 2 levels. After dealing with Sharon, Elisa introduces us to the champion Older, who instructs us to fight some preschoolers.
I don't know. I think that's a bit dodgy, mate.
Funnily enough, this battle is much more scary than the Sharon one. The reason for this is that both their Herdiers have access to the move Takedown, which is a 135 base power move after Stab. Much like the Sharon fight, we lead with our Gatorade to get an Intimidate off. We do some chip damage and then switch to our highest defensive Pokemon. Thankfully, the battle is over without any casualties for our team. We then head to a certain Swedish YouTuber's worst nightmare. On the bridge, we encounter a ducklet that we name Quackers. We then pull up in Driftveil City for the greatest song ever.
I'm actually knackered. It's afternoon night, I just absolutely don't want to shoes off. Got mine a headache. Oh, so many mistakes have been made.
After I've had a serious look at myself for being out of breath for dancing for 3 minutes, I make my way to meet Sharon and the Driftveil City gym leader, Clay. He says because we distracted him with the bridge, he lost Team Plasma, so we have to track them down.
Gym leader Clay.
He is barely my assholes.
But first, we grab a couple of encounters. The first being Bambi the Dealing at Route 6 and a Vanillite at Cold Storage. A cheeky look at the Pokemon stats reveal that our Quackers has the lowest IV total I've ever seen. Seriously, has anyone seen an IV total lower than this? Because I haven't. Regardless, we make our way to the Cold Storage. We breeze our way through the Cold Storage. Get it? Breeze our way through?
Thank you.
We find Team Plasma hiding in a storage container and fight our way through some grunts before Clay enters and collects them. After all our hard work, we make our way to the gym to see Getsis attempting to free his colleagues. And without even the slightest resistance, Clay lets them go and doesn't even ask us how we feel about it.
I'm fine.
Really?
Absolutely. I'm fine. Totally fine. I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky, because really, I'm fine.
While I take on the gym trainers, let me run through why Clay is so hyped up in this game. This is his team. His first two Pokemon seem pretty manageable, especially his Palpitoad with his 4x weakness to grass. However, the difficulty in this fight solely stems from his ace Excadrill, an S-tier Pokemon for this game. The Steel type is excellent defensively, and its offensive stats are just ridiculous. Not to mention its move pool that has attack-raising Hone Claws and the speed-lowering Bulldoze. It's incredibly difficult to either outmuscle or outspeed this Pokemon. So this battle is all going to be about how we can overcome this hurdle.
It's one I made earlier.
Yes, our standard response to most gym leaders in this game has been alley sweeping, but it's whether we can actually set up the conditions for this to occur. And with alley being weak to ground moves, this might be impossible. So we have to get creative.
What's your favourite idea? Mine is being creative.
How do you get that idea?
I just tried to think creatively.
If the alley sweep fails, we do have a backup plan in Floof, who also has access to Charm for Excadrill, as well as other members of my team who can just try and outmuscle it if all else fails.
I don't quite have the energy right now to be excited because I'm just quite nervous.
I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a bit shaky, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit weak.
Because this could go wrong. We've got a good idea of how to deal with this, it's just whether it goes well or not. So we're going to hit it with a Charm, so it's -2 attack. It's going to hit us with a Bulldoze, which doesn't do much, but lowers our speed. I think we're probably still going to be faster. Yeah, so we're going to hit with this with a -4. With another Charm, I think. I was tempted to Encore on the Swagger, but it's just a little bit risky. I'm gonna hit this with a little Return. He's gonna Potion, and we've actually got ourselves in a really good position here. Because we got him into Potion Rage, he's not going to be able to outspeed me, so we can Encore on his Crunch, which gives us a free switch into Alley. In which we can set up one workup for free. Oh, the Encore didn't end. Work up again. Oh wait, did his thingy not end just then? Yeah, his Encores are gonna end. Right, he's gonna Bulldoze now, so we're just gonna... He's gonna use Torment. That's super clutch, actually. Why has he done that? I will never know. That's a super bad play from him, and actually really good for us. Because we was never going to Flame Charge on this Palpitoad. So we're hoping a +2 Arm Thrust is going to be enough to kill. It's much 7 Leas now. Oh, he's going to Aqua Ring! Oh! Playing with the awful plays today. I think we've got this in the bag. Let's not get too cocky. Flame Charge is going to make sure I'm super fast now. Unless we get a 2 hit. Oh yes. Okay, we're living, we're living. So we're +2 attack, +2 speed. This is going to take a monumental, I think, to lose this. Are we gonna be fast? Oh, we're faster. Okay, we're living life. I don't know if this is gonna kill. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you beat Clay with 2 Pokemon. We got lucky with the moves that Clay just used.
I'm
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Yeah, a bit of an anticlimax, and yes, my thumbnail is 100% clickbait, so...
Unlucky.
But thanks for watching this episode of the Pokemon Hardcore Nuzlocke Retrospective. Be sure to like and subscribe and tell literally everyone you know how amazing my content is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.